What is up, guys? I am here in my dorm by myself, and I figured it'd be pretty swag if I recorded a Jurassic Park review. It's actually a review I pre-recorded back in July before I moved to college, but it's beside the point. I'm doing the intro here. We're actually today going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Dominion Massive Action Ampelosaurus. I know, crazy guys, right? I'm so behind on the train for this one. This figure's been out for like months, but I have a pretty slow process. Got the ring light in here, it's pretty cool. Got a lot of different functions. Look, I can be red, green. Be a lot more noticeable if I had the lights off. Be blue, be yellow, purple. Purple's my favorite color. Blue, light blue. Another red. Now it's another red. Now it's spinning. That's my sweet mate laughing tonight. Look at that, I'm changing colors. Ooh, rainbow. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, guys. I'm stalling for time. Alright, but yeah, this figure's pretty cool. I'm excited to have it. Rearrange the shelf behind me there. Looks pretty cool. I'll get more figures eventually. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at this Massive Action Ampelosaurus. Alright guys, so this is a figure I've been super duper excited for. This is the Jurassic World Dominion Massive Action Ampelosaurus. This is a figure I've been very excited for, as we never ever get sauropod figures, and sauropods are one of my favorite sects of dinosaurs. I love carnivores, but out of all the different herbivores, my favorite group of herbivores is the Ampelosaurus. And my cat Saber is meowing at something, so... Saber, what do you want, honey? Saber. 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 Oh. See this cat, guys? I don't know what she wants, but she's getting in the way of my review. Saber, honey, what do you want? What do you want? You can't have the bed right now. Sparky's on the bed. See, he's on the bed. So you can't have the bed right now. Sparky's on there, and he doesn't feel good. But yeah, our cat Sparky, he has he's on antibiotics right now because he got some sort of bug. This is Saber, that's the older cat, and this is the Massive Action Ampelosaurus. So we never get sauropod figures. We've only actually ever gotten 4 different species of sauropod from the Jurassic line, being the Amargasaurus, I always say it wrong. The Amargasaurus, the Brachiosaurus, the Apatosaurus, the Ampelosaurus, and I forgot the Dreadnoughtus, which is coming out. But we're also getting the Dreadnoughtus as well, which is pretty big. Don't have him yet. This Ampelosaurus is about the same size as the Amargasaurus. Unfortunately, I can't compare because I'm not willing to cough up the $90 to $100 the Amargasaurus costs on eBay. So we're going to be looking at the Ampelosaurus. This is a sauropod from France. It's one I'd never heard of before, but I think it looks really cool. It's always cool to get dinosaurs I've never heard of, such as Siamosaurus, which is the other figure in this Massive Action wave. Take a look at the box. Got the T-Rex roaring. You got the Jurassic World Dominion Massive Action Ampelosaurus. Shows the action. Shows the action there. You can see the figure. It looks pretty good. A little goofy, but can't complain. Back of the box has Chomp. He can move, neck attack. Scan code shows the other figure in the wave, quote unquote, the Yangchuanosaurus. Not really part of this wave. It's part of the first wave. Don't know why they didn't put the Siamosaurus on the back of the box. But I guess because the Siamosaurus isn't really supposed to be out till like September, October. But you know, Amazon sometimes messes up and puts things out early. So I've got it here. I'm actually excited to unbox this guy because from what I've seen, he doesn't have the stupid feet twist ties. So I can actually just open it. So let's get this guy open. So here is our Ampelosaurus out of the box. A lot smaller than our usual sauropods we get. It's still pretty big though. It's got a very cool design. He's very bumpy looking, like very spiky and bumpy. Just taking a look at him. Head is really good looking. Has a good profile. Looks kind of friendly with his mouth closed, with his mouth open. He looks kind of menacing. Got a nice painted eye, no pupil paint. Got all these ridges. Move down, he's got all these ridges on his back. And then on the tail, even the button has them on him. A lot of bumps. I think on the leg, underside, the paint stops here, but it could have been painted. Got this cool kind of speckling on it. Definitely a very bulky figure, and definitely a very armored figure, which I do like. As far as the scan code, pretty well hidden. Pull up right here. Scan that into the Jurassic World Facts app. Pretty easy. Paint detail, like colors, he's got this darker brown, he's got a little bit of blue on his face, and then white. And then the base plastic's red, obviously. As far as the articulation on this guy, his leg will move back and forward, as well as out. The back leg will move back and forwards, as well as out. And the tail and the head are all tied to the action feature. This guy's got an action feature. It is pretty identical to 2020's action features they were going for. Control the dinosaur, the control and conquer. Massive action though, it's fairly identical. He's got the chomp. And then the head will move side to side and up and down. So you can get a nice range of motion out of this guy. Have him look around, roar, do all that cool stuff. But this guy's pretty cool. Let's compare him to some other figures. Here is our Ampelosaurus next to Wheatley. So this is the figure next to Wheatley from Fallen Kingdom. They scale pretty nicely together. I'm not exactly sure how big Ampelosaurus should be. They look nice together. He definitely is bigger than Wheatley. And I can show off the action gimmick. It's a little funny that the sauropod has a chomping action, but I think it's kind of cool. You can come and like bite him. Thrash him around. Which is kind of funny. It's next to a human. Alright, so here is our Ampelosaurus next to its buddy in the Massive Action line, the Massive Action Yangchuanosaurus. These guys look pretty nice next to each other. They're about, you know, the same dimensions because they're the same assortment. The Ampelosaurus is about the same length, but the Yangchuanosaurus does beat it out on height because if you know the action gimmick, you can stick his legs up. Can like rear up pretty tall. Definitely beat out on height, but both are pretty okay figures. I definitely prefer the wave 2 of these massive action figures. The Yangchuanosaurus is fine, and I do like the Quetzalcoatlus, but you know, it's a nightmare to get to stand. This guy is pretty easy, and the Siamosaurus I think is really unique, so. But, you know, both are cool. Both have the same general chomping gimmick. And both would cost you about the same. I think they did do a price hike on these guys. They went from $20 to $21. Here's a little more out of field of a comparison. This is the Jurassic Park Screaming Electronic Velociraptor from 1993. And they size up pretty well next to each other. And it's cool. It's always cool to put these older Kenner figures next to the Mattel figures and just see how much different they are. I wouldn't say improved, because, you know, look at the paint on this guy compared to this guy, but look at the articulation on this guy compared to this guy. So, there's that comparison. And then for our final comparison, here is our Ampelosaurus next to the Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus absolutely dwarfs this guy. Huge figure, and an awesome figure at that. One of my favorites in the collection. For the zoom out, for the sake of it, there is an actual size comparison. So the Ampelosaurus is quite small compared to this Apatosaurus, but they do look pretty nice next to each other. Let's move into the outro. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today. This has been a really cool figure. You guys got to see my cat Saber. When I was editing it, it made me real happy because I haven't seen my cats in a bit. I miss both of them. They're both back home. Both are doing well. Saber's a little older, and Sparky's younger, and he's dumb. But they're both doing good. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys all enjoyed, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out. You know, it gets more views, more subscribers, and it gives me a validation. So make sure you do that. If not, okay. I don't, you know, it's okay, I guess. Make me sad. It's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Check out my Star Wars stuff on the channel. Those videos haven't been doing so hot, but I get it something new, and I get a lot of you guys are Jurassic fans. You guys are like, oh, I don't give a crap about Star Wars, but just check them out. Give me a like. Alright, that's gonna be it. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.